This song's called Damn Old Town. When I was a kid, I grew up in a small town, and even though when you grew up in a small town, it's harder to get out of somehow, because you look at the rest of the world as so much bigger than you and everything. So sometimes you need some help to get out of there, and that's what this is about.
Show you some awesome musicians from Ontario, Dan Ray and Aja Papineau?
Papineau.
Oh, Papineau.
But I'm a Ray now.
What?
I'm a Ray now.
Oh yeah, that's true. You guys just got married.
That's right. We are newlyweds.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Where did you get married?
Hornby Island. Hadn't been back in 23 years, so we decided to make it extra memorable. Didn't tell anybody. We planned it like 2 weeks prior, ran and got all the shit, marriage license, rings, downtown Vancouver. It was a bit stressful, but it was so worth it.
So much more stressful than we intended it to be, too, because we were just like, yeah, let's just do it, just get it done, and it'll be nice and quick and easy. And then we're like, okay, we have to find witnesses and all this shit.
So this happened in the middle of your cross Canada tour, which you are on right now.
Yeah, we were just like actually driving towards Vancouver when we kind of started talking about trying to get to Hornby, and then yeah, I think you just brought it up. You said, "What if we just get married there?" I'm like, okay. That was our proposal.
Yeah.
This is a new song. We just wrote it while we've been on the road. It's called Supply and Demand. No, it's not. It's called Demand and Supply. I switched it up. 2, 3, 4.
Yes,
maybe you better. Best believe you'll get the letters. Horse up in your signs, oil working mine. This dead horse ain't getting there. So get in line. Things will turn out just fine. Don't waste time. Keep your eyes on the prize. We'll stop the surprises and stop the man lies.
So what made you choose to get married out here and elope instead of back in Ontario with everyone else?
A big reason was that, like, we've been together for 12 years. We were together through all of our 20s. And if you're anything like us, you know your 20s are your party years. And we've already partied a bunch. We've already had tons of big parties with all our friends and family around and gone to other people's weddings and everything. So the idea of having a wedding with just a big party wasn't special. There was nothing unique or special about that to us.
Because it feels like you're doing it for other people,
Exactly.
and we wanted this to feel like it's for us.
It's our
and
thing.
everything just lined up.
Yeah, no, yeah. As soon as we started planning it, it all just kind of fell together, and it was like it all just felt right. So yeah, that was a big reason why we didn't want to have, like, as much as we love weddings. I love going to weddings; they're fun, and I love going to parties. But in order to make this a memorable, unique thing, it's like, let's do it with just two people that are very close to us, and that's that.
Another reason is this guy's been calling me his wife on stage this whole tour, right?
Yeah.
So you
And then I get off stage, and some people are like, "So where's the ring?" ring thing and papers and the signing and the witnesses, but
goddamn timing industry.
yeah, like there's certain times where I'd be like, oh, my boyfriend, and then people would be like, oh, how long have you been together? 12 years, and you get all these fucking questions. Oh, why haven't you guys gotten married? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And sure, that might be like a small reason, but there's also this thing deters people from hitting on me too hard. It's fantastic.
When you're a pretty girl who's a musician, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also playing on stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
There's been times where I've had to flag him down and be like, get this fucking guy away from me because this is too much.
And then I'm like half in the bag. I'm like, I'll just creep over there and just kind of get between them and be like, all right, that's good. Because at that point, why? I'm not trying to be subtle or anything. Who cares?
Fair enough. Yeah.
The song's called Tipping Point, and it's about how it's almost easier to get something done if someone's trying to tell you not to do it. Basically, if someone's pushing against you, your pushback becomes stronger than. Well, not necessarily stronger, but in my case, I've always found that I'd almost rather have somebody telling me not to do something, and then I'll be like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna do it anyway."
Don't we all?
to keep extra members around. You know, just like the life gets in the way, and and we can't always do it. You know, so now we're back down to a 2-piece, but we have a lot of fun with just doing it with each other, and I'd probably phrased that wrong, but
Doing it with each other.
Yeah.
doing it.
Sure you do.
It's easier to tour with someone that you're banging.
I imagine it would be, yeah.
Or
It's
I could
not
go
like-
the complete opposite way, actually.
I mean, we've been together for 12 years, and we don't really argue within our relationship, so it just makes things
We've already been through all the big bumps that come with being in a long-term relationship, I feel like, so we're just kind of like, Let's go.
We've been on such a high on this tour.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been so much fun.
Well, you got married.
I know.
Yeah, we were just so happy. We're like, let's make this even better. Let's add more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not something we would have done back home.
Yeah.
That big day and Princessford Day, all the organizing and getting everybody together, like it does sound fun, don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
love going to weddings.
Yeah, weddings.
But then I
are
think
shit.
about like
Free
the
booze,
$60,000 they got into debt just to do that. That's a nightmare to us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we ran away, eloped, but we will be having a big party when we get back.
And the thing is,
Of
too,
course,
like,
and I will officiate your renewing of your vows.
song's called Stray. It's about basically running away from home, but you're always having like, kind of something pulling you back. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Like sometimes you're like, fuck, I gotta go back home because I failed miserably. Or sometimes you gotta go back home because you're just like, I miss people, whatever. There's always something kind of pulling you back, And yeah.
So, why Bastards and the Buzzards?
Well, this one came up with the name, and we get that question a lot. It's mostly about duality. Eat or be eaten. Depends on your perspective, right? You can be the bastard, you can be the buzzard. Everyone's just trying to survive, and
Yeah, like you
So,
look
which one of you is the one that gets eaten in this relationship?
You can't ask that.
Cut.
Cut that.
Dan has the cutest butthole.
It's hairless. Also, like the whole thing about like bastards is supposed to represent like more or less like humans in general, not necessarily male or female or anything like that. And then buzzards, obviously, they represent an animal that feeds off of death, essentially. Like you look at you see a buzzard or a vulture or whatever, and they're always eating carcasses and stuff. And so like the idea is kind of like that. Either you're the life that once was being fed to the thing that needs you to be dead in order to feed off of it, or you're the feeder eating the dead thing that once was alive.
So, prey and predators, it takes both for
Yeah.
for
The
things to go full
circle
circle.
of life.
Kinda,
Yeah,
I guess, you know, it's
need
like...
to eat or be eaten.
Yeah, it kind of tries to evoke a few different things, like dog-eat-dog world kind of thing, or bird-eat-human world, or whatever. But the song's called Damned, and it's just full of fucking cliches.
So you've been on this cross-country tour for...
Since July 6th, and what is it now? It's now August 21st, so 6 weeks?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Another 6 weeks left to go.
Something
on the
like
way
that.
back.
Yeah, we're done October 14th is our last show.
Nice.
And our next one is Kimberley, BC, at Griston Mash Brewing, which is a little brewery there. And man, breweries. There's one thing I can say about booking this tour. Breweries have been one of the places that are like keeping music alive.
Really?
Today. Yeah, like a lot of venues closed obviously over the last two years or so. And,
yeah, because of COVID and all that.
Exactly. But like breweries, man, they're so like even if we didn't end up getting a show at one that we asked for, they were always like, sorry, we're just booked already. We already have musicians playing, and it occurred to me like halfway through booking the tour, I'm like, holy crap, breweries are keeping shit alive like really, really well, and like I gotta give them some respect for that. The song's called Family Ties. When I was a kid, I was raised semi-religious, and my parents always had other friends that were like way more religious than us, and I always looked at them and was like, thank fucking God I'm not there. But I had this one friend, Jeremiah, who was like my friend in that family that we hung out with, and growing up together, he was always like really deprived. He couldn't do a whole lot. And then on my 25th birthday, I hadn't seen him for a long time, and I found out he had died of a heroin overdose. And it's just like, it was such a crazy contrast from seeing him as a kid to that happening. So I wrote this song about him. It's called Family Ties.